Hey guys, Retro Gaming Guy here. So today we've got the MaxFree M2 15.6-inch stacked triple display monitor right here. So this actually connects over to a laptop or a PC of your choosing, and you get 2 additional screens out of this unit. So you can see here that they're folded in half, or they do fold in half. Right now it's open, so they're both displaying in one direction. But you can use this a couple different ways, which I'm going to show you guys. You could fold it completely in half and sit across from somebody, and both sides would be displaying either the same thing. You could duplicate the display, or you could show 2 completely different screens at the exact same time. So really a unique design here that I haven't seen done in the exact same way that they have it here. We have a 1920 by 1080p resolution on both sides. Both sides, obviously, because they fold into each other, they're the exact same size at 15.6 inches. So I'm really excited to see what this has to offer. We're going to unbox this. We're going to test it out. Let's dive into it. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Always like the packaging on MaxFree's products. I've reviewed several of their single monitors in the past, and they always do a great job. You can see all the cushion around here, so everything's going to come in safe and secure. Definitely feels like a high quality item right here. All metal, so we'll go ahead and set that aside for right now. Let's take a look at what is included in here. So we've got our user guide right here for the M2 triple screen laptop screen extender. Shows how you can use this a couple different ways. The way the stand works on here, how you would make your connections over to the computer of your choosing, as well as over here, your mobile device. Walks through all of that. And then we have kind of the cheat sheet here, and this will walk through basically the same things. It shows you exactly what is included in here, the different connection cables, your power supply, your hub, walks through all of your ports as well, how you'd make your connections. So basically the same information, a little bit more readily available for you. All right, so we'll dive in here and take a look at our different connections. So we have a bunch of cables here, but let's kick it all off with our MaxFree hub right here. So this would be used if you're using this with a Apple product. So say you're using Mac OS on a laptop, you're going to connect over from your Mac OS device over here through Type-C, and then this is then going to connect over to your M2. So I don't have a Mac OS device today, so I'm not going to be using that, but that definitely comes in handy. And I love the fact that we can use the same exact triple display monitor here with different products like Windows PCs as well as Mac products. So right here we have our power supply. We're going to use this along with one of our cables here, and we actually have 2 cables provided here that are Type-C to Type-C. And you'll notice that both of these are the same. So Type-C to Type-C, I like that we have the right angle on both ends of these as well. Just makes it much easier, in my opinion, to connect over, so your connections will go up or down depending on the orientation that you choose. They're not going to be going out, from your device. So it's just a little bit easier that way. I find that it snags a lot less that way. And then we have a regular HDMI to a mini HDMI cable right here. So if we take the tip off there, you can see in there, this is a mini HDMI. Actually, I'll pull it out for you guys. So mini HDMI, regular HDMI right there. The regular would be connecting over to your laptop or computer. And then the other end obviously will connect over to the actual M2 device. So I'm going to get rid of all this. All right, guys, so here is our MaxFree M2. So this opens up very much like a laptop would. Simply opens up like this, and you could actually use it like that if you wanted to. You could have one screen right here. You could leave the other one facing upwards if you wanted, or you can completely open it up this way. Now notice on the back side, we do have a kickstand here. And what I love about this kickstand is the fact that it's fully adjustable. So take a look at this. We could use this like that with both displays. We can go ahead and open it all the way up like this. We can bring this up forward like that. So there's just tons of different ways to use this, and it's a very strong kickstand. So no matter where you put it, it's going to stay there nice and secure. You can see it's not capsizing, it's not falling down or anything like that. And I can even bring it in to the most upright position, which you can see. It's only about 2.5, 3 inches open right here, but it's still very stable, very secure. Now, what's shaking is actually my desk because my floor is a little uneven, but you can see that this stands strong. It's not falling over or anything like that. So I would probably leave it like that, and then just kind of fold that top one in ever so slightly like that. That seems to be a very good design. And you can see as we open this up, I'll go ahead and remove both of these. Actually, I'll remove those momentarily, but very nice design here. Very nice picture size. Now we are going to remove the protective coating off of both screens. We're going to plug this in. We're going to test this out, but let's first take a look at the side here where all of our ports are. So they're all located on the right-hand side. So right over here, we have all of our port options. So right up here at the top, we have a mini HDMI. So that's where our mini HDMI is going to connect over to this. We also have a Type C 1, Type C 2. We have a power button, which is also a toggle. So you'll hold this for about 3 seconds in order to power the device on. But you can also tap it to access your menu, your settings, make adjustments there, brightness control, volume control, all that good stuff. We also have a key button right below that. And if we flip this around to the other side here, you're going to notice right here we have 2 little slots, and these are actually our speakers. So while I do like the fact that they are located on the side, I'm a little bit confused as to why there's just both of them on one side as opposed to one over here, one over there. So I'm interested to see how the sound actually works on here. Sometimes that is not an issue, believe it or not. So definitely be looking forward to seeing how the sound comes out and what the audio quality is like. But I do at least like the fact that they're located on the side rather than on the back side, because I've seen a lot of monitors that put the speakers on the back, and that drives me nuts because the viewer's obviously going to be on this side. So why put the sound coming out on this side, going out in that way? It just never made sense to me. So I like the fact that, again, it's at least coming out on the side here. So we're going to go ahead and make our connections here to actually a mini PC today, and then we'll test out what the experience is like on here. All right, guys, we just checked out this product from MaxFree, and I love what this offers in terms of layout and design here, and of course, performance. But first, let me talk about the value that you get with something like this. First off, if you're going to spend money on a product, you want to be able to get the most out of it possible, obviously. With this, you're going to be able to use this on Windows PCs, you're going to be able to use this on Mac products, and you're going to be able to use this on mobile devices. So right out of the gate, it's interchangeable between all those devices. And I use a little bit of everything over here myself. So to not have to close this up, fold it up, put it away, and then bring out another monitor or another display option for a different device type, that's huge for me. I can leave this on my desk and I can just connect it to whatever I want to use that day for filming, for work, for gaming, whatever I want to do, this is going to work for that. So that's huge for me right out of the gate. Picture quality, absolutely insane on here. You can make adjustments as well very easily externally. You can, of course, go into your computer settings as well, make display adjustments over there too. So you have both options available with something like this. Audio quality on here, my initial concern was that the speakers are located on one side. Luckily, though, it distributes the audio very nicely throughout. So I didn't even notice that. Like, if I didn't notice that it was just located in one place, I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference, using this and diving into games, music, videos, etc. So that was definitely something that, put me at ease there. Now, I also love the fact that this multiple display setup runs vertically rather than horizontally. And what I mean by that is typically with laptop screen extenders, and I've reviewed many here on the channel over the years, typically you're going to start with, let's say you have a laptop, you're going to start with that first monitor that's built into your laptop, and then you're going to build upon it side to side. So typically you put one monitor over here, one monitor over here, and then you have your monitor that you started with in the center. So you start to expand your monitor setup horizontally, and that takes up a lot of space. It's really great for a lot of different things, but if you're filming like I am all the time, the last thing you want to do is end up with a wide range of, used up space right in front of you, because now filming becomes a problem. You have to film overhead, you have to kind of stagger the location of your camera. It becomes a real problem if everything is centrally connected like that. You end up with a situation like this. I have a monitor off screen. You guys can't see that right now, but if it starts to encroach on the frame, that's never a good look. And that's something that I run into with laptop screen extenders all the time. With something like this, you're going to stagger your connection. So you're going to end up with one monitor over here. If you want a triple, triple monitor setup, you could have your laptop over here. You could bring this MaxFree setup across, through a cable connection over to the other side, and you still have this open area to film right here in the center. You can also expand on everything vertically. So obviously both of these monitors open up, one on top of the other. That's huge because you end up with the ability to have two monitors, one on top of the other, but you're not taking up a lot of real estate in front of you. So that, for me, again, is absolutely huge. I can use this for work. I can use this for filming. I can use this for my live streams. I can stagger whatever I want to stagger top to bottom on this setup. So for a live stream, for example, if I have a guest, I can put myself on one screen, my guest on the other. I could put us both on one screen, put the live chat on, top or bottom. So lots of different ways to really customize your experience with a product like this from MaxFree. So really love what this offers. It's incredibly easy to connect. You just have those Type-C connections. You have the mini HDMI connection there. All of your settings and adjustments can be made externally on the side. Audio quality is great. Picture quality is great. And portability here, the fact that it just simply folds up and you can take this with you on the go, it doesn't get any easier than that. So I'm a big fan of what this has to offer. And I also love the stand and how it's fully adjustable. We can adjust the pitch of both of those monitors. We can flip it completely around if we wanted to. For me, I didn't show that because that's not the way that I would ever use this. I'm working by myself for the most part in my studio. So but if I was working with other people, I could see how flipping that around and being able to have one screen facing you, one screen facing your coworker, or maybe somebody that you're training, I could see how that would be an absolute asset to you as well. So let me know what you guys think of this product from MaxFree right here, but I'm a big fan. In fact, I think I'm going to start using this with my live streams because, as I just outlined for you guys, one of the biggest issues that I run into is this right here, where I'm constantly having to dance around the fact that I have big monitors right off center from the camera, and I'm always trying to stagger those to where I'm not looking away from the camera, but they're not encroaching on the frame as well. With something like this, it absolutely makes everything so much easier. Plus, we have that perfect size to the monitors as well, which is another advantage. Now, at the time of this recording, this is currently selling for $379.99 on Amazon, but prices do fluctuate pretty regularly. So definitely click those links and see what it's currently selling for. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up on the video. It's a huge help to me here on YouTube. And of course, hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all future videos right here on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.